welcome back to the Cup0Joes show, where you get your daily cup of Joe from a couple of Joes. Thank you so much for the recent support. We're having a lot of fun in the comments section and for a lot of our most recent videos. It's been a blast. We love making these videos, this content. So keep watching, keep following, keep commenting, and we can keep doing it for you. So thank you so much.
We love the shit talking.
Yep. And let's get into it. Now, on that note, right, we had some interesting shit talking from one of our Michael Jordan and LBJ, LeBron James, GOAT debate videos.
Yep.
A lot of it's on the clip, too, because I don't think a lot of people watch the full length, because I don't even agree with you most of the time. But I'm now on the side of...
It was some interesting cuts, because it does make it look like you are 100% on LeBron James' side.
It does. Wearing a Warriors shirt, I think, too. So sorry about that. But yes, for the instance of the internet, I am on the side of LeBron James. Also because the Warriors were about to trade for him. So I'm really interested in that. And if that ever happened, I'd love it. I'd love for him to play with Steph Curry. That would be awesome. But we wanted to maybe further discussion a little bit about...
Yeah, let's dive deeper.
How LBJ could be better than MJ, right?
Yeah, let's go into it.
All right, so let's get into it a little bit. So you had some interesting take.
Here, I want to expand upon where we started, which was just kind of a generic, I think you can drop LeBron James any generation, he's going to be great.
Right.
Okay, but let's also take into account his attributes like you pointed out.
Yeah.
He's at least 6'9". I think he's a little bit taller.
Yeah, there was a bunch of comments that he was 6'8". My guy said he was 6'8" without shoes. And I was like, well, you play the game with shoes, so.
But obviously, way bigger. He
Yes.
moves way faster than Michael Jordan.
I think so.
I don't think there's any question that he's far more athletic than Michael Jordan. Okay, so let's take that. Then we go into it. Let's look at Michael Jordan's career.
Okay.
Let's look at him versus LeBron James against the top 25 players of all time.
Okay.
Who do you think played against more?
Played against more top 25 players must be LeBron James.
In my opinion, it's LeBron James.
Yeah. It's got to be. His longevity alone in the league and the eras that he played through. I mean, look at all those Pistons teams and the finals that he's been to. 10,
I think a more important factor in this is who has beaten more top 25 players. Because I know when Magic and Larry were playing, Michael Jordan wasn't eating. He was not getting championships during that time.
It's true. It's true.
Those were great players, obviously. So he played against great players. Absolutely. But he did not beat those guys to get to where he needed to be. There was no championships won when they were in their prime. So late 80s, mid to late 80s, Michael Jordan's not winning nothing.
Okay.
That's my argument there. LeBron James playing against, well, let's just go through it. Steph Curry, top 10 player.
Top 10.
Kevin Durant, top 15 player all time.
On the same team, by the way.
Yep. Let's just take that into account. The Warriors are the best team of all time.
Yes.
Just plain and simple. They're the best team of all time.
Now, we did, win the most games in a regular season and then lose in the finals. So,
but to who? But to who? The greatest player of all time.
You motherfucker. You make me do that. You make me do it.
Kobe Bryant was there.
Kyrie Irving is who you're talking about, right? Shit.
Tim Duncan, the Spurs teams, Dirk Nowitzki.
Yep. Dirk Nowitzki with Steve Nash.
Modern day players, Joker, Giannis.
Yep. Up against them all. Yeah.
I don't consider these next players top 25 players at all, but
but
you had Harden, Westbrook, top scorers of all time.
Players.
Right. They're definitely not top 25 players. No one comment on that.
Well, or do. Please do. Yes, they are. Yeah. They're all great. Mookie Bilakis too. Okay. So I had our great friend AI look at some statistical categories, and I was a little bit surprised by some of the results I got here. So I said, I want to compare them on all statistical categories. I told AI that it's a sports statistic genius and analyst, and I wanted to compare LeBron James and Michael Jordan in all statistical categories and define who is the greatest of all time.
All right.
Okay, scoring. Now, the knowledge is cut off at like April 30th of 2023, so it's pretty up to date.
Yeah.
Okay, especially for Michael Jordan's numbers.
Right.
Those aren't changing. He averaged, Michael Jordan, 30.1 points per game over his career, leading the NBA in scoring 10 times. He had a career shooting percentage of 49.7% from the field.
Okay.
LeBron James, as of April 2023, 27.1 points per game, a shooting percentage of 50.4, so better. LeBron has only led the NBA in scoring once. Rebounds and assists. Jordan averaged 6.2 rebounds per game and 5.3 assists per game over his career. Despite being a guard, Jordan was an effective rebounder and a skilled passer. LeBron has him here. 7.5 rebounds per game, which you kind of expect, right? I mean, he's
taller,
forward
bigger.
position,
Yeah.
right? But 7.4 assists per game. And Michael was a guard, right?
Yep.
Got him there. Championships and finals appearances. Obviously, Jordan won 6. He went 6-0. This is what the biggest argument is when people say he's the GOAT, right?
Right.
Every time he went to the dance, he won it.
But that's I think that's just such a flawed way to look at it.
Yeah.
What did you do in the years that you weren't there? So you're saying that your entire legacy is built off of 6 years?
With the 1 year break in between, too, right?
Yeah. And then he took another break, you know. He had fresh legs. What's LeBron been doing? He's been grinding for 20 years. in a
And the
row.
finals, 10 of them.
Yeah.
So he's been playing that extended period of time, too. All right. So LeBron has 4 championships. Oh, no. Okay. So I'm sorry. Also, Jordan has 6 finals MVPs as well.
Yep.
LeBron, 4 NBA championships, appeared in 10 finals games. He has 4 finals MVPs. Regular season MVPs. Jordan 5, LeBron 4. Defense. Jordan 9 times all defensive player. LeBron 5 times all defensive player. And then they did some advanced metrics too. Player efficiency rating, like the PER. I don't know if I believe in. Do you put too much stock in that? I mean, I guess you can take any statistic and make it do what you want or read it the way you want, I guess.
Right.
But if you like these advanced statistics, player efficiency rating, Jordan holds a career PER of 27.91, and LeBron PER is 27.3. So it's like 0.6 difference. There's not much there. Win shares. Jordan amassed 214 shares over his career. LeBron has surpassed this number, reflecting his longer careers and his consistent performance. So he has a way longer win share. So some of those were interesting to me. I didn't realize he led the NBA in scoring 10 times.
Yeah. I want to talk about that.
Yes.
Okay. How much stock do you put into scoring titles? I don't put a lot into it, and I'll tell you why.
Westbrook has scoring title?
Westbrook has multiple scoring titles.
Yep.
Here, let me just read off the list. 2022, and then I'm going to work my way back.
Okay.
Joel Embiid, what did he do? Nothing. Joel Embiid again, what did he do? Nothing. Steph Curry, what did he do? A championship.
Okay.
All right.
When was this? This is 2022, you said?
This one's 2020.
2020, okay. Go.
2019, James Harden, what did he do? 2018, James Harden, what did he do? 2017, James Harden, what did he do? Russell Westbrook, 2016, what did he do? Steph Curry, what did he do in 2015? Well, he won a championship.
Yeah.
There's anomalies to the scoring titles and that
So
resulting.
it does equate in some ways. I mean, and they had good years some of those
But
years too.
only
the scoring
Steph Curry.
titles.
Steph Curry's the only one on this list that I've read so far.
That has a chip and a scoring title?
Yes. And we'll keep going. Westbrook again. Durant, Carmelo, Durant. Dwayne Wade in 2008, I think that's a title.
Yeah, that is his Miami, yeah. With Shaq on the team, yeah.
So since 2008, the only titles won were by Dwayne Wade or Steph Curry.
Okay, so throw that scoring title shit out the window.
Right.
Sometimes it does not equate to winning.
You can be great at scoring. I don't care. LeBron James is the best basketball player of all time. Could he have gone out and scored and won scoring titles every year? Absolutely. If you think that
Yeah,
he could not score, That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
He could go out and score 40 points still to this day.
Yeah, probably will. Barring how this season is going with multiple people scoring 70 fucking points, she's probably got a 40 in the chamber somewhere.
Right.
It wouldn't put it past him at all. 40 at 40.
What is the record for a 40-year-old?
Oh, I don't know.
It's gotta be. He's probably beating it every night.
Yeah, it's got to be, right? Each night he gets a scoring, his highest scoring game of the season is beaten. Yeah, so there is much to debate about these things. And greatest of all time, it's a opinion, I think. I like one guy in the comments said, though, he's like, hey, there's only one GOAT. I don't like it. I hate it. It's not an opinion. There's one greatest of all time. It's Michael Jordan, and we don't fucking. So I kind of respected that. I was like, oh, okay, I get where you're coming from. There's another person that made an amazing comment about how eras and different ways of working out, and the technology available to these guys once they get injured.
Right.
Like, and it was like, oh shit. Well, that's an amazing argument. Yes, if Jordan would have had those types of things, then he probably would have had a longer career as well. Who knows, right?
Yeah, I see it the other way too. Like, LeBron James plays the way that he does, and you're not going to get an argument out of me that he flops way too much.
Yeah, he knows sometimes he's a baby.
But this is the era that we play in. This is the era that he's in. That
What do
they
you think
reward
about
that crap.
Do people put more stock in it because he did it all on the Bulls and LeBron's jumped around?
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I do. I think that's great. And it sounds like I hate Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan's fucking awesome.
Yeah, he's good. Mike, you want to come on the podcast and prove us wrong, please?
Mike is at least the second best player of all time. It's not even close. The drop off between 1 and 2 to 2 to 3 is a mile.
I know people have the Kobe argument too, which amazing player, but I don't put him up there either.
No,
I don't. Sorry.
Kobe didn't play against enough, and he also had Shaq, who's the greatest center of all time.
Yeah, Dwayne Wade had Shaq down too, right?
And he won.
Yeah.
Dwayne Wade has ridden some coattails. Dude has won with Shaq, and dude has won with LeBron.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Oh, man. All right, so what else are we talking about today?
Do you want to circle it back around to football goats?
Football goats, okay.
And how they're kind of similar and kind of not.
Sure.
I think that Tom Brady is the GOAT, period. There's been a lot of talk about Patrick Mahomes. I think Patrick Mahomes is the second best.
Jury's not out yet. That's what I think.
Okay.
Because he's still playing the game, right? We have Tom Brady's work. We know it. We have Joe Montana's work. We have Steve Young's work. We have all these guys' work. Patrick is still doing it and still doing it at a very high level. If he goes on and wins fucking 5 more Super Bowls, then what? I mean,
this is going to sound
they don't have as much as Tom Brady.
This is going to sound contradictory.
Yeah.
Patrick Mahomes could go out and win 15 more Super Bowls.
And you're still
He's still not, and this is why. He can have all the stuff. He's going to have all the records. He's going to have everything.
Okay.
Which sounds like I'm arguing for a Michael Jordan situation
it
here,
is.
but I'm not. Here's the thing. They played twice in the playoffs.
Oh, they straight up.
They played straight up 2 times.
I like this.
Patrick Mahomes has had better weapons in both cases and lost. He had Tyreek Hill, who's still one of the best players in the game.
To this day.
Travis Kelce, both times.
Yep.
That's the best weapons there was. And this, now I'm going to bring it back. Just because you have the ability to do what Patrick Mahomes does, just because you have the scoring ability of Michael Jordan, there's something else involved. And that's Tom Brady won all of the time, kept winning. LeBron James keeps winning. He's not the bursting scorer that Michael Jordan may have been.
Yeah.
But he did what he needed to do to win consistently. Yes, he's lost a fuckload in the finals, but he's also played against great freaking teams.
Yes.
And some bad ones. He should not have lost to Dallas.
Yeah. Who's guarding Jordan? Craig Elo.
Who was it?
Sorry.
Who was it?
That's what we're gonna clip up now, and I look like a dick now. I called Jordan a skinny ass. The other clip, which I think really triggered a lot of people. Sorry, man.
Wasn't JJ Barrera who was covered?
Yeah, somebody said Dwayne Wade said they didn't have an answer for JJ Barea. I'm like, dude, I don't think LeBron was guarding him, but who does have an answer for a 5'4" dude that can hit a teardrop on your face? I don't know. JJ Barea. Yeah, so yeah, I'll agree with you. Tom Brady, right now, as the GOAT. I mean, the GOAT is an ever-changing thing. It can be. It's supposed to be, right? Just like these records are. It's supposed to be a different person,
Right.
that comes along, but also has a big enough body of work against a good enough opponent to make you think, yeah, that dude he's the one.
Yep. It's fun. It's fun to watch. We live in a very exciting time.
We do.
It's like the eras that we've gotten to watch from. We were old enough to watch Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
I remember being a little kid. That's the very first basketball game I ever remember watching was them against the Jazz.
Chicago Bulls shit.
Yeah.
And I'm living in here. I was in Hayward, California. It was some Chicago-ass bullshit.
Yep.
But yeah, I think him and Larry Bird and all those guys and Magic, they really helped make the league what it is, man. Without them, the league would be nothing.
Right.
And the superstardom that Michael did with crossing over into the shoe kingdom that he has now, that's crazy. Like he gets like $2 billion a year from that or something like that.
Yeah.
And the influence on culture that he had, and then went into movies and Space Jam, and like just sparked a nation to enjoy the NBA.
Right. I think that's an interesting thought, and this is going to kind of tie into like the All-Star weekend that we just had. What's going to happen when LeBron leaves and Steph leaves?
I think they're starting to think about that now, trying to put these other guys on, but I don't know. Yeah, it's gonna be difficult. I mean, you got some young up and comers that are really good, and hopefully they'll have the same amount of longevity. But
I don't know if the personalities
yeah,
are going to live up to what's needed, and I think that you're
Anthony Edwards is a superstar, but he's telling a girl, showing a picture you took to Plan B or something. Like, I don't know, these stuff ain't really like that.
Yeah, I mean, John Morant could have been. I think he had the right personality for it, but he can't be.
He's
it
not
anymore.
even a thug. Like he grew up in a nice neighborhood with nice parents, and like I don't know why he's trying to do that shit.
I thought he was the guy to take it.
He could have been, man. Could have been. Not anymore though. He's done.
No,
like
he's
done. He's done it too much now.
Yep.
Is he out right now too? He's hurt, huh?
I think so.
Yeah. That sucks. I mean, I like to see him play. Like he's one of the most athletic guards.
Yeah.
Somebody who we could not stop in the playoffs. Like we're lucky he got hurt during that run. Actually, we didn't have not a fucking solve for him at all. He was just dicing us.
Yeah. I
The
think
Warriors is what I mean.
him individually, I think, was killing us, but their team was better against us without him.
Yeah, they were. As a team, for sure. But Baines and, yeah, they all stepped up.
Yep.
That was a good series.
What did you think about All-Star Weekend? Did you watch any?
So, I happened to be in Costa Rica during All-Star Weekend.
Jealous.
He had the chance to come. Fuck him. Don't let him say he's jealous. He's coming on the next one. We'll do a cast out there. Costa Rica is a beautiful country. Went out there for some dental work. Had some minor dental surgery. Then had some fun. On the night of that, I was out at the sports bar so I could watch some of it. The only thing I wanted to watch was Sabrina and Steph. Like that was, and that it lived up to the hype for me.
100%.
That shit was amazing.
Yep.
And I'm glad she shot from the line, but I'm kind of not. I don't know. I remember we talked about them doing in between, and maybe that would have been a little bit better.
Right.
She didn't look like she suffered at all from going back there.
I was super impressed with what she was able to do.
Yeah.
I watched it with the kids.
Yeah.
Explained how important this moment was. And, I have daughters too.
Yep.
And I was like, hey, like she can shoot just as well. Like,
Yeah, watch
it was a cool teaching moment. I really liked it. But damn, she shot the lights out.
Dude, she could shoot.
She would have won. In my opinion, I think she would have beaten the actual 3-point contest
Oh, yeah.
participants.
Possibly.
Yeah.
I mean, she put up the most in any 3-point contest too. And was she shooting with her ball?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was. Yeah.
And I would have disagreed if she shot with a different ball.
Yeah,
You're used to one ball.
Absolutely.
Don't change up from
Yeah. But I mean, the skills competition.
trash.
Anthony Edwards shot it left-handed. What are you doing?
And everyone just looked lazy. You had like someone dribbled the ball off their fucking foot. Like,
Yeah. And then they're, putting comparisons with the Kobe versus LeBron era where he broke his nose. He's guarding him full court down the court.
Yep.
That's the kind of All-Star game I like.
I don't know how they fix it.
I don't either.
You shouldn't be putting up 200 points in an NBA game.
I saw somebody say that the losing team's DMs get leaked. That's the only way to fix it.
Oh, that's funny.
If that was the case, these motherfuckers play so hard. We could see some all-star caliber shit out there. And then, dunk contest. I love me some Mac McClung. If you didn't know, he's brought up through the Warriors organization. Love that kid. Looks like a little fighting Irish. Come here. Got hops for days. He's had that dunk that he did at the end in his bag for years. He did it in high school, I think.
Yep.
But he made it fun. Some of the other dunks were like,
Without him,
what was Brown doing?
it was awful.
What was he
It was
doing?
awful, man.
He put a glove on his left fucking hand to just dunk it with his left hand? What are you doing? Somebody jumped over Kai Cenat? It's like jumping over this table.
We've seen good shit.
Amazing shit.
We've seen good prop work.
Yes.
I think props have gotten way out of hand.
Yeah.
Putting on the glove, bro. We've seen Blake Griffin jump over a fucking car.
Yeah.
And you're putting on a fucking glove.
You put on a
the
rhinestone
fuck outta
glove,
here.
too.
Get
A
the fuck
rhinestone
outta here.
glove. Come on. The implication.
Watch your shoulder.
We're not talking about that, Michael, in this podcast. We're going to talk about the short. Yeah, so all in all, I mean, I think it's a cool break for everybody. I think that's what they view it as now, and that's why nobody goes hard. It's like, we don't want to get hurt in this. It's just a break. But when else do you get a collection of those people like that on a team like that? Like, let's see what this actually could be if you did something.
Yeah. I saw a real interesting, I think it was Stephen A. Smith that was talking about it. I agree with this. Take your superstar players, have them go out into their cities,
Okay.
sponsor a community outreach or like a community dunk contest.
Okay.
Grab your best person. So for us in the Bay Area,
Oh, yeah.
grab your best person. Who's your street hooper that can just dunk for days? Grab that person, send them, and that's your representative. Like, that's Steph's representative.
That's cool.
LeBron from LA, whatever.
Put some other ballers on too,
Yep,
They're trying to
exactly.
move up in the ranks. Or, yeah, I like that.
Because I thought the plug for the WNBA was great in this week,
Yeah.
and I do think that they should continue it going forward.
sure.
I think it should be when Caitlin Clark comes out next year.
Oh, Caitlin might be both, dude.
Those two versus Clay and Steph.
Oh, yes.
That's a great match.
Or you put Sabrina and Steph on a team versus Clay and Caitlin.
100%. 100%.
The K's versus the SC.
But if you're not going to get the best product out of your NBA players,
Yeah.
let's just start watching some good, fun basketball things. It doesn't have to be a game. I don't want it to be a game. In fact, I want to see great skills.
Yeah.
And if the NBA is not producing the best skills at these certain things,
Let's do it.
let's open it up to the best basketball weekend.
Yeah,
we can have.
yeah. And have the NBA players there and happy, and they can relax and have their weekend.
100%.
Yeah.
And hopefully they'll feel like the spotlight's getting stolen from them, and maybe they come
Step
back
up
in
a
a
little
couple
bit.
years and they start fucking
You
playing
know, people
basketball.
say LeBron fucked this up too by
He
not
probably did.
participating in the dunk contest.
I think
all
it's
those
one of the
years.
biggest misses in history
I don't know.
of sports.
Jordan did it.
Fuck Jordan. Just kidding. Love you, Mike.
Leave that in, please. That's saying. Okay.
Yeah, I think it's a huge mess.
Yeah,
A huge mess.
you should have.
And I do think he's ruined it. for everyone else.
Yeah.
Because I bet you if next year LeBron said, I'm participating, I guarantee you'd get the best.
Oh, yeah.
You'd get the best out there.
Imagine Kevin Durant in dunk contest. What can he do?
He doesn't have to jump. It's like
Yeah, I know.
Wembanyama out there.
Yeah. Imagine Wemby. What can he do? What can he do? Dunk on a 12-foot rim? Man. I mean, I don't know. What do you think of him? I like him. I think his skill set is wide. He's got guard skills. He ain't there yet, obviously. But for a rookie, playing really well.
I think he's got all the skills to be whatever.
Yeah.
I'm worried about his length, worried about his leanness. I feel like we've seen this story 100 times.
People said this about the Slim Reaper too, though.
I agree. But he put on some weight.
He did eventually, but it's still not. He's not like that. I don't think he even works out. He's not the biggest dude out there. You think he's gonna break apart, and he did break apart and came back from that Achilles injury.
Yeah. Fast, too. He
Fast.
came back and was good.
Yeah, didn't seem like he had any. Really lost a step.
Right.
Crazy.
Clay would have bounced back like that, but, you know.
He's had a good couple of games. Let's not throw Clay under the bus. Warriors have been turning it around a little bit, which I've liked. They've had some good games. I love how Brandon Pajemski's playing. I love how Kuminga's playing right now. Steph is obviously on 99 mode. He's fucking taking floaters and spinning around now instead of three-pointers.
I think Clay off the bench is...
a huge move. It's great.
Clay's a top 6 man in the league if you allow him to do that, and if he takes a pay cut in order to be that.
And he gets to go up against the second team too. They only got one starter out there when he's out there sometimes, so he gets to dice them up.
Right.
He gets to feel confident again. I like it. And he said he thought about Manu Ginobili. He's like, I was, kind of in my feels about it, but Manu Ginobili, first ballot Hall of Famer, came off the bench his entire career. Like, you could be a great sixth man.
Right, and there's no shame in it either. I mean, for his career, he's already a first ballot Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
As soon as he gets an opportunity,
Absolutely.
He's going.
Yeah.
Go get some more rings.
Yeah.
Go get some more rings.
Who do you think is the best player that's never been an All-Star that you have seen in your tenure of watching the NBA? I'm going to say a name that you're going to be like, he's never been, but
Okay.
Jamal Crawford.
Ooh. Yeah, for sure.
Why the fuck was Jamal Crawford ever an All-Star?
The ones that I'm thinking off the top of my head, I'm wanting to make sure that they're...
That's true.
And I'm looking it up right now.
It's better for the internet if they're not.
One of my favorite players to watch of all time is Bobby Jackson.
Oh, Bobby Jackson.
Was he?
Oh, was he like, okay, we're not talking like Rising Stars bullshit. We're talking actual Sunday game, All-Star game.
Yeah.
Yep. Bobby Jackson, Sacramento King. Amazing player. Guard. Tough.
He never was.
Holy shit.
He was the Sixth Man of the Year, 2003. All rookie second team All American. These are college stats.
Okay. So Jamal Crawford and Bobby Jackson were never All-Stars. Bobby Jackson.
Oh, wait.
Oh, wait. Oh.
No, not him. Different Bobby Jackson.
So he was never an All-Star.
He was never an All-Star.
Crazy. I mean, Jamal's game is flashier, more All-Star game. I'd love to see Jamal in an All-Star game. He would have fucked some shit up.
Yep.
That's crazy, though. I mean, I'm sure there's comment below, too. There's millions of players
100%.
that get snubbed from...
I'm just talking one of my favorite players to ever watch. I don't think he's the best of all time. He's definitely not a Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
But he was one of the funnest players I've watched in that short, 3-4 year span where he was in that six-man role.
Dominant,
for the Kings.
man.
Mm-hmm.
Dominant. Great player. I love those black jerseys back then, too.
Yeah.
I wanted one, but I'm a diehard Warriors fan, so I can't do that.
The Kings were so damn good back in the day. They were snubbed out of...
Well, for a long time,
title.
the Warriors were, a non-playoff team. We were a regular season team. Yeah, we used to root for us in the regular season, and then the Kings in the playoffs. The Doug Christie years,
Paige
Stojakovic years, Bobby
Webber.
Jackson. Who was the point guard then?
Mike Bibby.
Mike Bibby, yeah. Bibby, who still looks jacked as fuck right now. Have you seen some Mike Bibby lately?
Yeah, he's
Kind of looks scary.
yeah he's
What did he do?
either he's working out harder than he ever has, or
I mean,
foreign
Dort's been,
substances.
yeah, he's always been pretty yoked, but I think he's on some TRT, man. That dude is jacked right now. What is he, 45?
Yeah, maybe 50. I got to meet Bobby Jackson. I'm on that. I got to meet Mike Bibby. Back in the day, because I lived up in like the Sacramento area, middle school, high school, and at Rayleigh's they had like this like giveaway to like go do a meet and greet with him.
Okay.
And my mom like got a receipt, and it was like a go meet Mike Bibby, get his autograph. So I have his autograph jersey and at the house somewhere.
Nice.
Yeah.
Fucking traitor. He's always told me he's a Warriors fan. I don't know.
Hey.
He's also a Cowboys fan, so what can you believe? What can you believe? All right. We probably got to get into some jokes, of course.
Yep.
We also have an interesting Am I the Asshole? So while you're looking at some jokes, I'll pull up the Am I the Asshole? And we'll see. This is a nice segment we've been doing. I don't know. We'll see how these do. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're not. The last one we did hasn't hit yet, so I'm interested in that one. The one where we talked about the boys in the shower. Hey, we're going to keep it right there, because if you haven't seen that,
and find it.
go back and find that one. That's fun. All right, I have that in my photos here. All right. And this has to do with, me and Joey both work out too, so it has a little bit to do with gym culture
Just
as well.
can't tell.
What?
Just can't tell for me.
Sure you can. Fit skinny. All right, here we go. Am I the asshole for ruining someone's video? Okay, we're starting there.
No. I'm gonna ruin it for you.
I, 27-year-old female, was at the gym using a pair of dumbbells to work out. When I was done, I went to put them back on the rack, and there was a woman who had her phone propped up between the empty dumbbell slots, recording her workout. I paused for a moment, so if she wanted to pause her video or move her phone, she could. She gestured towards the floor like she wanted me to put them there instead, but I just quickly reached over her phone and put the dumbbells on the rack. I didn't touch her phone at all, but my arm probably was in her video. I didn't want to put the dumbbells on the ground, one, because that's not where they go, and it's my personal pet peeve when somebody doesn't do that, which I fucking hate too.
I am 100% on board with her.
And that's, two, I'm visibly pregnant. While I completely understand that doesn't give me any special privileges, I certainly did not feel it was right for her to ask me to go further out of my way than what I was doing the right thing when I did right at the time. When I finished my workout, I left the area. The woman was talking loudly about how she hated fat girls. Again, I'm visibly pregnant. Walking around like they own the place, ruining her video for the day. Am I the asshole for interrupting her video?
Fuck no.
I'm gonna say fuck no too. Fuck absolutely no. There are some gyms that are even banning videoing because of this stupid shit that's been going on. Have you seen where like women set themselves up to be caught and then get
It's ridiculous.
emotionally mad about it, and you're first of all, you're wearing something that I can see the outline of your vagina.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
You're in the fucking gym. Second of all, you set this shit up right in front of me. I was already here.
Right.
And then you're going to catch me on video catching a look at something that who would not look at. That seems like you're trying to want me to look at.
It's an entrapment building, is what the gym is.
Right. Right. And not to say that we're all creepily looking around.
No.
But, I enjoy a nice guy too. I see it. I'm like, damn, that dude works out a lot. Like, I wonder what he does for his traps. Come over here, motherfucker.
100%. I mean, I'm always looking at everyone's like what they're doing for their workouts because number one, it's a good laugh sometimes, and number two, I'm like, oh shit, I've been doing this wrong my whole life.
Yeah, or that looks interesting. It looks like it's hitting a different muscle group.
Right.
So I will 100% agree. You are not the asshole. if she's filming something, especially if she's putting it on the rack, like, come on.
No, you can't put your phone
On the
where
rack?
weights go if they're not your weight. Like, I'm okay with it if you took out your dumbbells
okay, you're putting
and
them on
put
the
it
ground.
there.
Yeah, okay.
If you took someone else's dumbbell spot, fuck yeah, you're an asshole.
Yeah. And also, you have to expect that. You're in a public space. If somebody's walking around and through the video, that's what you have to expect. Nobody has to walk around your shit because you're filming something.
Yeah. We're not filming in someone's spot right now.
Yeah.
Go get your own fucking space if you want to film yourself.
Why are you filming in the gym? I mean, okay. We're content creators, so let's not, I shouldn't say that. There's a lot of people that make a lot of good money off filming shit in the gym, right?
Yeah.
Tutorials or bend over videos or whatever they're doing to get followers and likes. So to each their own. Nobody's yucking anybody's yum. But I'm
Definitely
at
not.
the gym to work out.
But if someone steps in front of your video,
Okay.
it is what it is.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
There was a cool video of somebody doing that where somebody like walked in front of a video and the guy just turned in like Nardwar the genius and was like, don't attribute to ignorant or don't attribute to willfulness what you can contribute to incompetence. So he's like,
Make me think on here.
yeah, don't attribute willfulness what you can attribute to incompetence. So if he was like, they probably don't even know. They're in their own world. It's probably just an incompetent thing. It wasn't
Right.
a willful act. They just
Right,
don't.
right.
They didn't give a fuck. So if I can attribute it to ignorance or stupidity, let's attribute it to that.
But then you lose me at calling the pregnant chick fat. That's
Right.
fucked up. That's not
And
cool.
does she throw that in at the end? Because some of these I'm the assholes are like, let's spice it up a little bit to make it more.
Probably.
But if so, though, calling a visibly pregnant girl fat, like audibly so she can hear it. Oh man, what kind
Thumbs
of
down.
Yeah, you are the asshole. And Jesus,
Oh.
what kind of gall does that take? What kind of fucking ovaries do you got, lady?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, she's fat.
I think
She's fat with child.
I think it's the one place that you can't call people fat because at least they're trying to do something, right? I've
that-
worked in gyms for a lot of my life.
Is that the case? You can't call them fat because they're trying to do something about it. I mean, I don't call anybody fat anyway.
Right.
Even though there's some people that are very fat.
Right.
You know, that's just a fact. We're an obese nation, right?
Right.
We like McDonald's.
Yeah. So good.
It's so good. Who doesn't like Taco Bell at 2 a.m.? By the way, if you're a police officer, why the fuck are you just not at a fast food restaurant at 2 a.m.? You should literally just,
everyone.
bring a paddy wagon, motherfucker. You can pull. What are we doing? Nobody that's sober is at Taco Bell at 2:30.
I never drove.
I've been in the car many times.
I've been. So in Pleasanton, they have Sunshine Saloon. Ever been?
Yes.
Great place.
Good place.
Karaoke,
Yeah.
games,
All the good
that
stuff.
good shit.
All the good stuff. Trivia.
Huh?
Trivia, right?
My favorite.
Yeah.
There. Directly next door is a Jack in the Box.
Okay.
And Jack in the Box is great, especially their tacos.
Oh, yeah.
I would never touch them before 1:45 a.m.
Yeah, they're not good. they don't have the crust on them.
There's a magic that happens right at 1:45 a.m. that they infuse magic
Yeah.
deliciousness in it, and then they're fantastic.
That's when they start putting the Coke out. The workers have to stay up too.
But I have driven through that particular drive-through, and I have not driven. I've been in a
He's like,
car.
look at this guy.
I've been in a car that has
was
gone
driving.
through that many of times.
Yes.
20, 30, 60, somewhere in there.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, fun times, fun times. It does soak up the alcohol just correctly enough, though, to allow you to maneuver throughout your evening and the next day.
Yeah.
Or it completely backfires and you're vomiting fresh. I don't even want to call it taco meat because it's probably not meat.
Yeah.
But taco mattress or whatever they put in there.
I feel like the guys there used to fuck with us because, like, I definitely feel like with a car of 4 people, I've spent like $120 there.
Yeah.
And I've gotten home and been like, I've woken up and been like, how the fuck Dude, we spent $120.
Yeah, that's almost impossible. That's like 9 million calories.
Right. And then I look at like the stuff and it's just like 50 monster
Tacos.
tacos.
And they're all gone.
And they're like $1 a piece. Like,
Yeah,
what the fuck's going on?
What's happening? Yeah, they don't know. You don't know. You're drunk as shit. You're just like, yeah. They're feeding their whole family for the night. Don't drive drunk. Uber.
I didn't do it.
Throw up in an Uber. They like that.
Yep.
That's why they have those snacks back there for you. So after you throw up. Oh, we have a story. There's a story over here.
Don't throw up in an Uber. And this is why.
Okay.
I was actually called out one time to someone. I was not there at the time. think I just got off work or something.
Okay.
And I get a call. Hey, someone threw up. One of ex-girlfriends calls, says,
Yeah.
hey, I need your help.
Yeah.
And I'm in law enforcement at the time. So not happy that I'm getting this call.
Right.
Hey, my friend threw up in the Uber and he's making us pay for it and she's not okay to like even think right now and she's not paying him.
By pay for it, like the cleaning of the throw up.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's like, that's
Reasonable.
$100. Oh, fuck yeah.
Reasonable.
She puked everywhere. Like, it wasn't just like it was,
Some exorcist level if I can project that.
yeah. It's 11 o'clock. It's not even fucking
Oh my
late.
God.
It's not
Okay.
fucking late. The cops are there. So that's when I get the call. Hey, I need you to come out. And I'm just like,
So the cops
yes.
get called because they're saying
They're refusing to pay.
Okay, refusing.
refusing to pay. And the other three that are in the car don't want to pay for what the other person did, of course.
Sure.
So it's a whole fucking mess. So I had to go out there and I was not going to talk to the cops. I'm not defending this shit. Fucking make her pay.
Oh, so what happened was Joey had $100 and
No, I did not take care of this.
he paid off all the police. $100 a piece. That's all it takes.
So they say.
Yeah, allegedly.
Pro tip.
Well, okay, so that's why not to throw up in an Uber.
Don't
They're
throw
gonna
up in an
obviously make you pay for it. I mean, they kind of expect that a little bit. I mean, Uber is the basis of all designated driving at this point.
Get plastic mats.
Yeah, do something. Give a barrier, have a bag. Give me a throw a bucket.
They should.
Uber
They
should
should
supply
have that. Yep. Uber branded puke bags.
Puke bags, just like in the airport or on the airplane. Doesn't have to be big. Well, actually, let's make them bigger.
Yeah.
Let's make them bigger. Usually not drunk as fuck at the airplane. Well, some people are. And I flew to Panama. Oh, actually, let me tell you a story about Costa Rica real quick. This is funny.
I'm
like
excited.
This. You're like this. Okay. So, this is my last day there. We'll start there because the only other stories I probably can't tell. Okay. So, I want to go on a boat. I haven't been on a boat the entire time. Well, okay. I was on a small boat before. I want to go on like a catamaran. We're going to do you go to an island, you get to go to a beach, you get to snorkel, you get to do all this stuff, okay? There's like 3 huge catamarans that a bunch of people are on. I'm like, okay.
Are you bragging about your money right now?
No. So I'm like, okay, wow, this looks really cool. It's like a booze cruise, if you will.
Yeah.
Free drinks the whole time. The activities are included. So it's a bargain, actually.
Yeah.
So, I'm on the beach, I'm eating lunch, and one of the guys that come up and sell stuff, they're like, hey, you want to go on the I'm like, yeah, I do want to go on this catamaran. It's perfect. They're like $95. I'm like, awesome. Sounds like a great deal. Here you go. Gives you the ticket. He's like, meet you over there at that time. Now, everybody is meeting at the same place. So I'm thinking I'm getting on one of these big, nice catamarans, right?
Shit.
We're all meeting there. There's like people doing an orientation for a couple of them. Like they're talking to them, big groups. They're moving them on. Like my guy's like, I'm standing over there by the tree. What is going on here? He introduces me to the captain, whose name is Josue. He speaks pretty good English, so we're talking a little bit. And he's like, okay, we'll come get you in like 5 minutes. I'm like, cool. I'm good. I'm in the right place. It's a little weird. We're fine. Get on to this dinghy with about 6 other people, apparently who all know the captain as well.
Okay.
And then 2 guys from Switzerland. Me and the 2 guys from Switzerland end up being the only people that don't know the captain on this fucking boat. We get out there and imagine, how could I imagine like a big pontoon boat is what I get on.
Fuck yeah.
Okay. It is literally a tenth the size of what these other ones are. And I'm like, all right. At this point, I'm just going to go with the experience. Let's fuck it. One of the guys ends up being a lawyer, and I'm looking for property down there. So he's like, he got hella good contacts, and we're having great fun jokes. Since it's the guy's boat, apparently, he's just passing out liquor like it's fucking candy. They're drinking this cacique shit, which is a rum that's only made in Costa Rica. And one of the dudes is just, or actually all the dudes are just hammered as fuck. And they're like operating this boat and driving by the big boats, like mooning them and fucking talking shit. And I'm just like, what's up? We go to get back in the dock, like they come back in as the sun's setting. Everybody's on the same route. Still talking shit to the other people. And we finally get situated enough to where we're getting onto the dinghy again to get back to the shore. And one of the guys is just fucking wasted. Like sea legs, but opposite direction.
Fuck yeah.
He gets in the dinghy, and the dinghy's like tied to the big boat.
Yeah.
And he's like trying to help people on, but he's like swaying so much that he's just bashing his face against the side of the other boat. Hard, dude. Like, damn, dude, are you okay? Sit down. So he sits down. We get up to the fucking shore. He goes to like get out to help people out. Full header. He like tries to jump and hits his legs. Full header straight down into the beach scorpions. Me and the lawyer are looking around. The Swiss guys are like, man, this is crazy.
That's how you fucking party.
That's how you fucking party. That was like 6 o'clock. And I'm like, Jesus Christ. I had a couple beers. These motherfuckers went hard. And then he'll peer pressure. They're like, Joe, because they obviously I'm only one of 3
They know
people.
you now.
Yeah, I'm part of their crew now. I can stay at their house. Like, serious. The lawyer was like, when you come back, I'll cook you a meal, Mexican meal. I like to cook. I'm like, sure. Are you hitting on me? Your girlfriend's hot. Don't hit on me.
I'm into some shit, but not.
Yeah, not that. So that was the last day, or not the last night, because I went out that night too and had to get.
Was this on your last trip?
Yeah, this was on the last trip I just came back from.
Oh yeah.
And then that Thursday night, I went to a karaoke bar. It's called Sharky's. Didn't even know it was karaoke. Just showed up to like check it out and like, oh, karaoke. So started singing a couple songs. I was singing Teddy Swims, and I guess nobody picks that there.
Yeah.
And people were like, oh my God. At one point, there's like 600 fucking people in there. They're shouting, Joe. I'm like, holy fuck. And then, so I'm there from Thursday to Sunday. So now I'm walking around the beach, and people are like, Joe V. I'm like, yeah. Had a fucking good time, man.
That's how you became a rock star.
Yeah.
Costa Rican rock star.
Costa Rican Teddy Swims over here. Costa Rica. It was a good time. I wish you would have came, man. It was fun.
Next time.
We're gonna get out soon. Oh, guess where I'm going?
Where?
And this is from our podcast too. It's one of the places that we talked about where we first met. I'm going to Tenaya Lodge next weekend.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Head up there alone for some soul searching for myself. Look at the beautiful scenery.
Oh yeah.
It's snow up there right now. Right on the edge of the park. Probably going on Saturday.
Fuck yeah.
Apparently there's no reservations right now, which is kind of weird.
Head up the Jackalope.
The Jackalope.
That's the bar there.
Oh, the bar there? Yeah, that's where we're at. The Jackalope. I'll be at the Jackalope. I'll take a picture at the Jackalope.
And the bench.
And the bench. I will show you guys for the cast where the bench is. That short already came out, and hopefully I'm getting in too much trouble for that, but
Are you still friends with anyone involved?
I don't think so. Yeah, not that I would care that if they knew the story. Like,
Right.
I'm sure you can't piece it together too, because you don't know the year. It was years ago, and
They were so drunk.
there's a lot of people on that trip. Right? Okay, we're getting into some jokes.
Yep. Let's do it.
All right. let's do some jokes. And we forgot our outro last time, so we got to do that.
That's the good outro right there.
Put that on everything.
Clip that. A guy knocked on my door today and asked for a small donation towards the local swimming pool. I gave him a glass of water.
I pissed on him.
Unemployment jokes don't work.
Fuck you. Okay. I don't have any yet. Keep going. Oh, did we do this one already? What's the difference between jam and jelly? I can't jelly my dick in your mom's ass.
And that's the outro. Shit.
What's the difference between an enzyme and a hormone? You can't hear an enzyme.
Oh, shit. When the cannibals showed up late to the buffet, they gave him the cold shoulder.
Which one would that be? Which shoulder, if you were a cannibal, which part would you eat first? What would you be okay with? I mean, what do we eat off a cow? It's mainly the ass, right?
I feel like if you're dipping your toes into cannibalism, you just go
no
right,
pun intended.
you just go right for the goods.
Dick, you go right for the
Right
dick.
for the
All right.
I feel like that's somebody's comedy skit somewhere talks about that.
Just go right for the
You're already dipping your toes in. Let's just
Let's just go for it. What did the leper say to the hooker? Keep the tip. Are there diseases out there that make your dick fall off still? Have we gotten rid of all those? Leprosy still exists.
God, I hope
right?
so.
God, I hope so. Leprosy still exists. Hey,
I think so.
what's the hardest part of the vegetable to eat? The wheelchair. I'm reading these. It's
Let me see your phone.
no.
I need to see it. Oh, shit.
I know. This is bad too. What is the first physical symptom of AIDS? A terrible pounding sensation in your ass.
Give me that fucking phone.
Again, we're reading these. They're funny because they shouldn't be funny. We support the HIV community. I donate all the time.
And for some family fun,
Okay.
it was an emotional wedding. Even the cake had tears.
Aww. It's a sentimental cake. Oh wow. I can't imagine. I can't say
Let me
that.
read it.
You can't say it either. $10 million. Whoever guesses what was on that fucking screen. That me and him wouldn't say. Also, still running contest on guess at what in the cups. If you guess what are in the cups on any one of these episodes, and it is different, it's not the same. We've had done some of the same things on different episodes, but
Yeah.
it's always different. If you guess, you get to be on the pod. Oh no, that's even worse.
Shit.
No, nope, we can't do that. Nope, we're not getting canceled today. Oh my god. I guess I could say this one.
What are you on, Reddit?
I guess. Yes. What do you do after you rape Helen Keller? You break her finger so she can't tell anyone. It could just be rob. Why does it have to be rape? What did you do after you rob Helen Keller? Why?
Have we talked about the Helen Keller conspiracy?
Tell me about it. That she
Have
wasn't...
we already talked about it?
No, we haven't. That she wasn't blind or deaf?
No.
Oh.
That she was blind and deaf still.
Yeah.
But the person, because I think there was only one person that could actually understand her, that she made up everything.
Oh, shit.
Because
Yeah.
I think she was only able to talk to one person ever that could like
So she
understand
wasn't
her.
doing actual ASL or something? Or...
No, it was like hand pushes and stuff like that.
Because I know that there's some that do ASL in the hand, and you can read the signs, but she wasn't doing that.
I have not dug into this, but
Helen Keller people, don't come after us. Yeah. I know we just talked about rape. Jesus.
but yeah, I think I read somewhere that only one person could ever understand her, and the theory is that it was actually just.
I mean, that's a good racket if you can do it, right? She was probably revered for being able to allow this deaf and blind person to speak.
100%.
And made a lot of money, I'm sure.
If there truly was only one person that was able to understand her, 100% I believe that conspiracy. 100%.
Speaking of blind conspiracies, have you heard the one about Stevie Wonder?
No.
That Stevie Wonder is not blind. Now, I'll have somebody pull up a video on the screen here that I'm going to show Joey as well. And it's got some pretty compelling evidence that Stevie Wonder is, in fact, not blind or fully blind. Now, Shaq almost said one time, too, that... Sorry. What the fuck is going on? Shaq said one time he was in an elevator, and Stevie Wonder looked over at him and said, "Hey, Shaq. Hey, big fella." But I'm going to show you some... And you simply have to do Stevie Wonder is not blind. Not blind. Isn't blind. And you're going to see some shit here. Okay. That microphone stand's about to fall on him. Did he just catch that? What just happened then? Microphone stand Paul McCartney went in front of. Oh, that's falling. Stevie Wonder just grabbed that.
Use the Force. Stevie Wonder's a Jedi.
There's more evidence. Oh, this is just that, though. But, okay, that's enough, though, for you to think.
Yeah.
Now, same theory, like, you get revered if you are blinded and you can sing and play the piano so well. But if you're just another dude, maybe not. Stevie
I'm
Wonder,
into it.
Stevie Wonder's not blind. Look into it.
He's just a shitty musician.
Fuck cares if he's blind? I hate his music.
I'm actually terrible with that. I couldn't name a Stevie Wonder song, but not because it's
You
Stevie
probably
Wonder. Like,
could,
I'm
yeah.
just terrible at.
We probably could if it came on, though.
Yeah.
You'd probably like, oh, that's Stevie Wonder. I do like that song.
I have a running joke with Taylor. Like, anytime there's like an 80s song on that I don't know, I'm just like, oh, it's Tom Petty.
Tom Petty. All right. Well, that is going to do it for us here at Cup0Joes. Back from vacation. We're back on the ball. You're going to see some more videos come out of us that are going to be a little bit more recent, too. I know some of our stuff is a couple weeks behind, but some stuff will come out that's a little more relevant.
And some live shit.
And some live shit. We are getting to the point where we can do some live stuff, so we're excited about that. You'll see actually how fucked up we are when we're doing these things and how much time we take in between segments. But that'll be fun. We have some great guests that are going to be coming up. Some people that we know, some people that you might know. Probably not, but if you guys are watching and you want to come on,
If you have topics for us, if you want to come on, please comment, message us. We'd love to have you on. Love to talk about some topics that we're not super comfortable with. We're down.
Absolutely. Let's do it. And remember to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon on YouTube. If you hit that guy, you'll know every time that we launch a new video. There are 2 videos a day out on every platform for you. So we try to stay inside your face. If you don't like the long form, you don't have to watch it, but we're on Spotify and YouTube for that. For the Cup0Joes podcast, thank you for getting your cup of joe with us. We appreciate you, and we will see you soon. Mine was horse cum.